And we're getting ready to attend a very important meeting. And our like-minded warriors are going to go to the podium and state the case. I don't know if I'm going to get up there and speak or not, but I'm going to try to document this on film and get some photos. But this is a very important movement. In a sense, it's a revolution against the oligarchy.
Listening intently because those are the people that live in your neighborhood. We're the people that support the businesses. We're the people that have some of us been here for a very long time. Some of us. Oh, sorry. Kirsten Schmidt, $4. Sorry. Paul fell from that, the apple from that tree right there. So anyway, I've lived here over 30 years, and I came here as a young adult, by choice. Daughter of a military officer for 23 years, moved every 2 years on average. And when I got to college, I was pretty sick of that. So I came to Montana to grow roots because I needed them, because I didn't have any. I didn't have the great fortune of living or growing up in a place like the Bitter Valley, because that was not the choice that I was given because of my family's employment. So I was extremely grateful when I landed here in 1996 and raised my daughter here, had a family, and am a proud mother to my daughter today. But what I want to talk about really is about the ripple effect, what of all of these cuts are going to do. And I know that it's been mentioned a few times already, and it's going to be mentioned a lot. But I don't think any of us are aware truly of what the true ripple effect of these cuts are going to be, not only here in this county, but also around the country and really around the world. Mm-hmm. Some of the things that, just in this room, the agencies that some of these people have worked in are critical to our country. And probably many of them are retired now, but they know the importance of their job. And they know the importance of their job on the communities and the country. And the ripple effects that I foresee, are businesses, services, schools, law enforcement, national security. I mean, pick anything, really. You know, I didn't vote for Trump. I have zero respect for that human being. Less respect for Musk, and I will not let him scare any of us into submission. Mm-hmm. We will not stand down.
Tell it like it is.
I will never choose or never be scared of my own government. And to me, the ripple effect of what's happening is going to cripple our business and industry, no matter what it is. I work in the agricultural industry currently, and I love it. And we're an important part of that agricultural industry here in the county and across the state. And we just lost 12 of our 13 research grants. Fortunately, our positions are state funded. But what does that mean? You know, it's absurd. So back to the ripple effect. I hope that all of those people that voted for Trump and that support this person, I hope none of them have a business and none of them have a service that requires people to have money. Because that's what's going to happen. People are like, oh yeah, we wanted this government efficiency to happen. We wanted there to be cuts. We wanted all these things to happen. I don't think they're going to want it in about 3 weeks when people are not showing up at their doorsteps and not paying their bills and not calling them for their services. So I respect you all for having us here and listening to us intently, and I wish Commissioner Holmes was here, but I'm extremely grateful to him for being in Washington to support the conservation easement program. Yes. And I hope and I ask of you to take this to the governor. I heard a quote from him just on my way here about how much he supports the tariffs, and he's glad that we have a president that's finally gonna stand up against our Canada and Mexico?
Yeah.
I mean, come on! Really. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here.
Up here in 1976, and I've been here ever since. Bitterrooter by choice. And I worked 30 years at Trapper Creek Job Corps, so I'm a retiree from USDA Forest Service because the Job Corps is a Forest Service entity. And you know, having that job and talking about it to people, I was always proud to say what I did for a living. I was part of a team that helped a lot of people. And an ancillary to that is the fact that we had a substantial budget that had an economic impact in our community. We were able to raise our daughter here. She's back here as a businesswoman, again, by her choice. And so now we can be active grandparents as well. If I remember right from the news article, this is really the wind-up of my comment, I believe it was the Park County Commissioners that the news report of their letter to our congressional delegation, who are noticeably absent in the idea of representative democracy. It's impossible to get any kind of input to them that you know has landed. You can go through some motions, but there's no coming back. My thought about Senator Daines is he's a mystery, yes. You guys maybe be Daines to talk to you, but for those of us who are voters, he's notably not there. So, as our representatives, our nearest and dearest representatives in the political system, we're calling upon you to use whatever influence you have, and you have a lot as a representative of a 40,000 member county, to make that communication to our lost representatives in Washington and tell them they have a responsibility, first of all, to their Montana voters, and to take care of our federal installations that do good work and are also extremely important to our county's well-being. So thank you for your time.